Hello everyone, my name is DustInLint, and welcome to a new Let's Play series I will be doing for a game called Oxygen Not Include. You might have seen this as a Let's Look At on my channel yesterday or whenever you are watching this. If not, then you should definitely check it out as well. Otherwise, feel free to continue watching my struggles through the alpha portion of this development of the game, of this colony simulation. In case you didn't see the Let's Play, or Let's Look At, I should say, of this. This is a colony simulation game by Clay Entertainment. Big fan of Clay Entertainment in general. We'll be starting off with a new colony here for the Let's Play, though. Generating world. Everything about this game I have seen so far, I am a huge fan of. The quirkiness of the names, the characters, the way they look, the way they act, just how everything interacts with each other in general. Okay, so what do we have here? We have a bunch of people I'm not super thrilled with. Let's, you're good at digging, and you have diver's lungs, which I do appreciate. You're a loud sleeper, so you're gonna have to sleep a bit further away from other people. We'll see if that's what we keep. See if we can't get someone who's either a better miner or you know what? Mole hands. Irritable bowel. Irritable bowel, not too bad. Let's, oh, but then this guy has 9 to digging. Hell yeah. We'll go with that. Or to construction, but they're also narcoleptic. Oh, 8, but they're also narcoleptic. As much as I hate having someone who's narcoleptic on my, starting crew, I think it's not a bad idea to have that person there. And, slow learner, diver's lungs. And maybe just like an all-rounder here. That doesn't seem so bad. And the not so grimy tunnel. That seems like an excellent name for our starting colony here. Don't want to spend too long getting started here. Especially seeing as how I'm planning on making these episodes maybe half an hour long each. We'll see. Alert! Your crew has awoken miles beneath the surface of an unfamiliar terrestrial body. Oddly, they have no recollection of how they got here. It might be best to start digging. So let's see here. What do we have going on around us? A few pockets of water. I like that. Some good copper ore over there. None immediately available, so we'll have to dig up there sooner rather than later. A nice little pocket of oxygen there. A little bit more oxygen and carbon dioxide there. This is a very dense seed. A lot different than what I'm used to. So, in case you're not familiar with this game, the general, like, sort of starting idea is you dig out a little bit on each side so you give yourself some room to do stuff. You want to build some storage, some beds. No one here was a loud sleeper, right? Destructive. Narcoleptic. That wasn't great, but that's fine. Vomiter. Slow learner. That's fine. And then you were destructive and yokel. Yeah, so no one's a slow learner, so we can queue up some of these beds here. I can't choose their priority right now. That's interesting. I thought that was normally something I could do like right away, but not the end of the world if we can't do that right off the bat either. We should also get an outhouse sooner rather than later. Now, who's good at what here? You're really good at building, you're just alright at it. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, so we definitely need an outhouse. Excuse me. maybe, let's see here, so space, 1, 2, space, 1, 2. Let's try having the outhouse like there to start off with. I don't know. Might not be a bad spot to have it. We can always move it later if we need to. Hopefully that won't be a immediate concern. And we probably want to start thinking about having ways to get down over here, maybe, would be good. Yeah, I like the idea of having access to that water sooner rather than later. And you know what? Yeah, let's have a ladder going all the way down here as well. I like the sound of all of that kind of jazz. Maybe even have a ladder. Can't make any stations yet. We're missing a lot of raw materials to be able to make any stations. I don't know. Let's get like a ladder. Yeah, we can get a ladder going here as well. And just up to there, and then we can start digging out this area here. Have a good like, oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, sorry, go like something like that, or and maybe something like that to start off with. We'll see how things go from there. In the meantime, though, insufficient resources, dirt. We don't have any dirt yet. Wow, that's actually kind of surprising that we don't have any dirt. Like, there's lots here, but is that immediately accessible? I don't think it's immediately accessible. Maybe? We'll see. Still, wow, no dirt whatsoever. Right off the bat. This is a strange seed. I'll say that. There's fertilizer just out in the open, in the wild here. Absolutely wild. Ooh, some algae. You know what? We'll dig out this dirt, some of this copper here. And that's some more dirt. May as well dig that out as well. Ooh, and some more algae and copper as well. Never hurt. Can always rebuild that into some other good stuff as well later on. Oh, we need to take care of that, though. Can't have that covered. People need to have access to their outhouses. And we should probably get some storage compactors built here as well. Sooner rather than later. Who was, like, not good at building at all? You? Rowan? Don't worry about building. You can go about whatever other business you would normally be doing. Yeah, that's good. It should also be good to note that I could speed up the process here a little bit, which might not be a terrible idea. Make that storage for all, storage for all. And they're just gonna get digging there. I can dig it. It's supposed to be a funny pun, but unfortunately doesn't quite make it in translation. Maybe some electrical wires going across those guys as well wouldn't be a terrible idea. We will need some oxygen production sooner rather than later, so you know what, we'll get that set up right here, right now. We will need to power that up as well. Should remember that. Perfect. Okay. So they're gonna get started with some digging operations down here as well. I don't know. This is a bit of a strange seed. I do like what we have available to us right off the bat, but then it looks as though we're gonna have to start digging a lot to get access to some better stuff, which that idea does not thrill me. We'll see though. Oh jeez. Right, you are narcoleptic, so you just fall asleep wherever you feel like it. Not thrilled about that, but We all have our own things we have to deal with, I suppose. We should also get some food production on the up and up. And you know what? It's a little bit of a waste of resources, but I think I'm going to move the actually, you know what? We can have food production down here. Keep the outhouse over there for the time being, although I would like to set up a secondary outhouse as well. Never hurts to have two. In case one is out of order, usually then the other one is available at the very least. So let's get this set up like right next to that. We're gonna have to mine that stuff out, unfortunately, but that's fine. Also gonna have to get power hooked up to that. Perfect. Okay. So. Is there anything here that I'm missing? Oh, right. We are going to need to set up our research stations sooner rather than later as well. So, how about we mine out to, like, about there? Yeah, that seems like a good spot to start off with, and then we can build off from that. Get our regular research station set up right there, as well as some power hooked up to that bad boy. Perfect. Even though this is in an early alpha state, I have to say, this game is just blowing me away right now. We can fabricate, like, 3. Oh, we don't have enough. Wow, we have so little dirt. Like, actually, such a deficiency of dirt, which is something you don't normally have to worry about this early on. Like, man, not a lot at all. Seriously need to clean up that dirt there as well. 3, 4, eh? Probably like mine out to there at the very most. Would be a good idea, probably. Narcoleptic again, eh? Yeah, shouldn't surprise me. We should get some research startup. Do we have anyone good at researching? I forget. Search. Can't do this at task 0, -2. We can hold off on research for the time being. Doesn't need to happen right away. There's lots of oxygen down here right now. Ooh, not so much over there, though. You know what? Let's another algae. Algae? I never know how to pronounce that. There's so many different ways to pronounce so many different words these days, and I'm so afraid I'm going to say things the wrong way. I don't know why that's such a fear of mine, but it just is for whatever reason. Let's sweep up that stuff and make it a slightly higher... they're already making it a bit of a priority there. Putting that stuff away. I can dig that. And some good oxygen production right away. Let's see what our report's like right now. 3 skill increases. We generated oxygen. Used a bit of our power. Didn't waste too much power, thankfully. Calorie usage is getting up there. Stress change is -81%. And 0 idle time, so everyone kept themselves busy all day long. Can we, like, make these now? We can. Okay, so we should get someone on top of making that stuff, though. He's gonna get on top of power generation. Thought we had someone who was really good at athletics, but I guess that was my imagination. That's kind of surprising, but, oh well. He's gonna get started on that stuff. Really, you're not going to prioritize that. Oh, never mind. They picked it up now. So, right now, don't have any research selected. I really should get some research started here, like farming tech. Even if no one's good at it, we should have someone do it. Even if it's Yvette, who's like our main builder. Thrilled by that idea. Although they're also making food for us right now as well. Oh, is making food based on tinkering? May cause diarrhea. Upset stomach, diarrhea. Man, gravel. I feel sorry for the people who have to do those advertisements. It's, like, not a pleasant job by the sounds of things. Insufficient oxygen generation. I know there's not a lot up here, but come on now. You're a rockstar. Put your game on. Go play. Oh, new duplicant. Okay, choose one. Okay, so we have a scientist. I think... Oh, based a narcoleptic... How can you be so good at learning, yet be a yokel? That doesn't even make sense. Well, you know what? Even though you're a mouth breather, which is pretty bad, you're good at learning, and you can move around a lot. So you know what? Welcome to the team, Mildred. I really should rename some of these people. So you know what? Rowan, you can be me, DustInLint. Even though you don't look anything like him, you can be Jackson. Actually, no, you can, even though again you don't look anything like him, you can be Ayumu Hagami. Ayumu. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Now the question is who you can be. Who is a... You know what? Sorry, Jackson. You're gonna be that person now. And Mildred can be... We'll come back to Mildred. In the meantime, we'll get started here. What are you good at again? You are very good at researching, very good at generating power. So you... Sweeping. Liver. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we'll leave things as they are right now. Insufficient resources. Oh, for the algae. Detoxifier, yeah. That makes sense. Do a great deal. So how do we solve that problem? Well... Oh, that's hydrogen there already? Ugh. I am not a fan of that. At all. Not one bit. You know what? We should make one more mush bar. Sweep that stuff up. People getting their athletics up, though. That's pretty good. We should get some, like, oxygen production up here and here as well if we can. Not that we really have a good means to generate oxygen. But hopefully that won't be a problem in the long term. Like, man, there's like no algae. I just realized that this is kind of a bad seed for that. Not that there aren't opportunities per se. Like, okay, what if we were to... Let's see here. Can we build out like 1, 2... Okay, like... Maybe like that. Probably will have to mine that out as well. And like... Oh, but that's going to open that up. Okay, so then we can go down here. We'll have access to the algae down here, which I would love. And then we can make some other good stuff happen. There's, oh, good, I didn't mine anything down there. Maybe get a ladder, so that way our guys can actually get down here. That might be a good idea. May as well dig that out as well. We're gonna dig as much as we are. And hopefully we can have some good stuff going here sooner rather than later. So many insufficient resources. Mainly just because of algae as well, which sucks. But that's the world we're living in right now, baby. It's the world we're living in, MacBook Pro, baby. What are we saying? 20 minutes already, eh? Actually, a little bit further along than I thought we would be. And they're all just, like, going at it there. Or mining, that is. Nothing else in that sense. Yes, sickos. Are we still researching? Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. I forgot to actually implement researching there. Okay. That's my bad. Jobs, research. No one else needs to research other than Mildred. So hopefully that's, yeah, there we go. She's on top of that. Perfect. You know what? Let's get can we get a supercomputer like, oh, it just barely fits in there. It's almost like as if I planned it. Almost like as if I even planned it. Oh, and they're already getting started with digging this area over here. That's awesome. You know what? Actually, you know what? Cancel that build. We don't need that right now. Until we finish up all the early research, which is like the essential stuff to get early on. Oh, right. We need to give them some tiles to access that stuff there. Get rid of that. Maybe a couple more right there. Yeah. One thing I would like to do once we get our colony a little bit more established is make everything tiled. Makes the ground a little bit cold, but you can at least run wires through the flooring then, which makes things a little bit neater and clean, which I do appreciate. Should get like 4 food generated as well. I think that would be in our benefit. Oh, you know what? I never made a bed for Mildred, did I? That's my bad. Okay. Some of the things I can easily flip on the wayside. I'll try and not make a habit out of that, though, if possible. Sure, you can sleep right next to the algae thing here. And that's a 6. Perfect. So people will hopefully prioritize building that. I like that placement for the food there. Are you a cooker? You're not really a cooker. In fact, you're not even really our best cooker. I really should think of a name for Ayamu, though. I'm the most stressed out at 1%. Tired. Well, yeah, you're getting a nice nap now. I know I don't get a lot of sleep myself, but you don't have to reflect reality there, buddy. Oops, there goes gravity. Getting pretty close to... Actually, no, not that close to another duplicate now that I think about it. It's like, oh, we're getting close to a duplicate. Nope. Not at all. I probably should, like, clean up, at least our, like, main living areas. Maybe not so much this stuff, although muckroot should probably get swept up so it doesn't go bad. Ideally. Muckroot. Sweep. Do we have any more muckroot just kicking around anywhere? Yeah, we have some down here. Sweep that up. A little bit more down here. Sweep. Oh, the sound that the mush bar maker makes is just... ugh. Disgusting. Good, there goes that oxalite. Oh, and we have finished some research. Okay, so let's move on to some liquid piping there. That would probably be a good idea to get started on that. And so that got us algae terrariums. Planter boxes, which are actually pretty important. You know what? Let's dig this out so it's nice and flat and even. Prioritize that a little bit. Yeah, we were paused there. Okay. Because I would like to get 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. If we can get like 10 of those things set up, we'll be starting to be in a good place for that, I think. Ooh. Right, a composter. We probably want one of those. One of those. Question is, where do we want to put that? It might not be a bad idea to put it like right over here, so you know what? Yeah, let's like dig out everything over here for that so we can get the composter. They'll get to it when they can. I'd rather start this up when we can get all of them going at the same time. Ideally. There we go. Okay, yep. Perfect. Okay, so, ooh, 20 seeds. I don't have to worry about that. I was like, man, do I even have 10 seeds? Of course I have 10 seeds. Why wouldn't I have 10 seeds? I have a very high T count. As you can tell by my deep, seductive, manly voice. Yes. You're getting moist already, aren't you? Now that's a way to isolate a lot of viewers right there. Someone... Oh, right, yeah, it's probably Ayamu being a narcoleptic. Oh, Ayamu being that narcoleptic we all know and love it. Dustin, my dog. Dustin, my dog. Drab decor? I could care less about decor. Why do you care about it so much? And it's so depressing. God, we need to get showers up and running sooner rather than later, eh? But you know what we also need is like a actual butt ton of algae. A metric butt ton of algae. That's gonna release a lot of carbon dioxide if I open that up, but is there even that much stuff in there that I want? Other than the copper eventually? I don't know, it's not that tempting. And there's all this ooze and phosphorite and bissolite. I have played this game like a good little bit, like, I don't know, 8? Maybe 8 hours already before the recording of this series. Oh, no, can't cancel that. But other than that, though, it's like, we probably could have almost put the composter all the way down at the bottom there. But you know what? Pfft, who cares? Instead, we'll put the algae terrarium right next to that guy. Carbon dioxide. Why do we have carbon dioxide there? How are we looking for food? Oh, what? No. Oh, God. How did that no. No. This needs to be a 9. In the meantime, though, we need to, like, mop ASAP. Like, really badly. Before it gets into our water supply here. Oh, fudge. Oh my god. Someone, please. Oh, thank god. Someone got to that. But not before we got some contaminated water in all these places here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Get it out of here. Just get... No! It's getting into the clean water again. Get it out of there. Get it out. Oh my god, you guys. Learn to clean up better and faster. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Well, that kind of really sucks. At least we have another source of clean water, but Jesus Christ. That was like actually a lot of good water lost there. It's creeping. I see it creeping. Get rid of that. Right there, right there. Oh, we have so much contaminated. How did that even happen? Was there, whatchamacallit, the oxalite there, and it broke, and that's why that happened? I swear to God, if that's what happened there. Oh. Someone's gonna pay for that real big. Artist, technician, chef. Oh, yeah. You know what? Nicola? Welcome. Welcome here. We will also need to make you a bed. But you know what? You can be like right there. That'll be a 6 priority. And then... who are you? I know I haven't renamed Mildred yet, but you look like... even though I haven't seen an actual real-life picture of you, you look like... Pick. Wait, no. Oh, yeah, I'll just call you Pick. Pick. Jesus Christ, that was a huge, huge blunder there. Oh, I'm so mad about that. Actually. Like, now we have contaminated water in our clean water source. It's just a huge mess in general. Jesus Christ. Oh, we have no research selected here. We should get, I don't know, power regulation next. Seems like not a bad idea. And Pick, what are you good at? You are good at, not a lot of things. Not a lot of things. You know what? Ayamu, you're like our only good cook. So, have at her. No one's good at making art, so we won't bother with that at all for the time being. And, you know what? We're a little bit over due for a end of an episode here. So I think once I maybe do like this, once it starts up the next day here, I think that's a good ending point for this first episode. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. If you made it to this point in the video, feel free to support it in the form of a like. It helps me out a lot and shows you want to continue to watch this series. And if you want to see more videos like this one, you can always subscribe to my channel to be notified whenever I upload any new content, whether it's of this or of any other kind. And until next time, as always, everyone, have a good one, and I'll see you next time in Oxygen Not Included. Bye for now, though.